unofficial day of free agency with a bang, dropping over $150 million on contracts for free agent linebacker Matthew Judon, tight end Johnny, and receiver Nelson Aguilar, among others. And they weren't the only ones spending bread. The Bucs will bring back two key pieces of their Super Bowl title squad, agreeing to a 4-year, $72 million contract with pass rusher Shaq Barrett and a 1-year contract with Rob Gronkowski. Patrick Mahomes was terrorized by Barrett in the Super Bowl, but he'll have some new protection after KC agreed to an $80 million deal with ex-Patriots All-Pro guard Joe Thuney. Elsewhere, the Titans are adding ex-Steelers linebacker Bud Dupree, but will lose receiver Corey Davis to the Jets. New York also agreed to a deal with ex-Bengal DN Carl Lawson, but since he locked down Saints All-Pro Trey Hendrickson to replace him. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No habla español?
Hablo.
It's hablo?
Yes.
It's hablo.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
The app is so easy to use and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
What's in store for your business this week at Staples?
Printing you new signs for the times.
Get back to business with custom printed signs and sales materials. Staples has hundreds of designs to choose from, or just upload your own.
And now at Staples, get 15% off signs, posters, or decals when you spend $75 or more.
Some items printed same day when ordered before 2 p.m.
Save big on custom printing at Staples.
Ends 5/29/21. Exclusions apply. Limit one offer per customer. See store associate or visit staples.com/signage for details.
Well, good day, sunshine, and welcome to my Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. Yeah, March just flying by. Yeah, and of course, it is the season for March Madness, the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. And, well, our action gets underway Thursday. We've got a doubleheader for you on Thursday. Yeah, we'll bring you 2 of the first 4 games. Okay, first 4. Well, you're not good enough to get an automatic berth, so, okay, we're going to pick a couple of teams so we can expand the format and make more money and get more teams involved. Yeah, pretty much like the NBA. Everybody makes the playoffs. And excited, the San Diego State Aztecs with the number 6 seed. They will be playing on Friday in Indianapolis, Gene.
Yeah, I was surprised initially they weren't ranked nearly as high. And for whatever reason, you don't always understand all those things.
No, I know the reason. Because West Coast team.
I was going to say,
and the people doing rankings on East Coast. I mean, watch ESPN sports coverage, watch MLB's coverage, it's all coming out of the East.
Well, you could say the same thing about the weather forecast.
Yes. Yeah.
All coming out of the East instead of the West.
Anyway, okay, well, they play on the West Coast. We never saw any of their games because they played too late. We can't stay up and watch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about as good an excuse as I've heard.
Yeah, and it pretty well works. Oh, well. Anyway, we wish the Aztecs well. The Aztecs have been extremely good. The last 15 years since they brought Steve Fisher in.
I was going to say Fisher was the magic that happened with them the first time.
Then he retired and Brian Dutcher took over. And the rumor is Dutcher will go back to his roots in Minnesota and take over the Golden Gophers. We'll have to wait and see.
Wouldn't you like to be called a member of the Golden Gophers?
I suppose it's better than being your team name being the Banana Slugs.
Well, I think that name has already been taken.
Yeah. Or UC Irvine, they're the anteaters.
Yeah, that's ferocious.
Okay.
The anteaters. Yeah.
How about some birthdays?
How about birthdays?
Okay, Chuck Woolery, the game show host, is 80. Are you ready for this? Eric Estrada, Punch on Chips, he's 72.
Ooh. I wonder if
he's got training wheels on that motorcycle
that
now.
Name, does it match up anymore with his persona? I don't know.
Actor Victor Garber is 72. Nancy Wilson of Heart, 67. Actor Clifton Powell is 65. Actor Jerome Flynn, 58. Actor Lauren Graham, 54. Actor Judah Friedlander is 52. Actor Tim Kang, 48. Actor Brooke Burns is 43. Actor Kimry Lewis, 39. Actor Brett Deverne, 38. Actor Alexandria Daddario is 35. Local birthdays coming up.
It's tournament time, and we have the games on AM 1230. March Madness features top collegiate basketball teams, and we're going to feature more than 20 games of the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament. March Madness is brought to you by
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro and Brawley, Imperial Trust and Lumber Company, the Town Pump and Brownie's Diner.
Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Rosa Arias, Art Grijalva, Edgar Zapata, Elizabeth Aguirre, Grace Garcia, Guillermo Carrillo, Jim Valdez, Marge Lou, Mary Lou Onweller, Mary Moreno, Patrick Abubo, Rhonda Derrick, Sarita Hernandez, Cydia Castaneda, J.R. Rees, Justin Peseño, Bella Benavides, and happy birthday to the pig farmer, Mike Cuff. Well, welcome back home, pig farmer. And, somebody's got to keep an eye on what's happening in Ocotillo these days.
Where has the pig farmer been?
We can't say. He was on a secret assignment. And I can't even say what 3 letters the agency has in their name. But, it was one of those things that, it was a job only the pig farmer could handle.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yes.
Still out in Ocotillo, huh?
Yeah, pig farmer, notorious for racing his motorcycle, dressed as Elvis.
A hunk.
Yes. Okay. Anything else exciting?
Well, we're going to talk about it in the news.
Okay.
Unemployment rate is down.
And the wind is down.
The wind is down a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're headed to Palm Springs area, Highway 86 is open now.
Yeah, it got closed earlier, huh?
Yeah. Okay, we've got World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round specialist. Lock Air Conditioning. Call them now for a preseason air conditioner checkup.
CBS News Brief. A European watchdog group is issuing a vote of confidence for AstraZeneca's COVID vaccine, despite claims linking it to blood clots. EMA Executive Director Emer Cook.
We are still firmly convinced that the benefits of the AstraZeneca vaccine in preventing COVID-19 with its associated risk of hospitalization and death outweigh the risk of these side effects.
The EMA says it's still investigating. Today, Sweden and Latvia joined a growing number of countries suspending use of the AstraZeneca shot. Mississippi is now the second state in the U.S. offering vaccines to people 16 and older. This man in Jackson is all for it.
I hope it's going to help to mitigate it. I think that's why I'm wearing the mask, and we're trying to stay a little distance. I think the vaccine's a big part of that.
Alaska went first. Retail sales slid 3% in February after it jumped the month before. A new round of stimulus checks is expected to boost buying. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium System to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States, and industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. comfortable. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4500. 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. 1 year now since emergency orders were issued at the start of the pandemic. Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti marking the anniversary by announcing that indoor dining, theaters, and other businesses can reopen at reduced capacity, urging people not to relax safety measures.
Since Friday, we had fewer than 1,000 daily cases, and we now have fewer than 1,000 people in our hospitals. Both of those incredible thresholds, unimaginable a month and a half ago.
Garcetti saying the city has used 98% of its vaccine supply, but that's still not enough to meet President Biden's directives to open vaccine enrollment to everyone by early May. A tragic scene in San Diego where a 71-year-old driver hit a group of people apparently sheltering.
We had 3 dead on scene here. We transported 2 immediates and another 3 to the hospitals. We had a total of 9 here today.
San Diego Fire Chief Collins told the driver facing DUI and vehicular manslaughter charges, cooling to the low 60s in L.A., San Diego, Sacramento, and San Jose. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. You call Lock Air Conditioning anytime you have a problem, or when you want to save money on your electric bill with a new high-efficiency air conditioner.
Let's start with out there who loves flexing in the mirror. Now, narrow it to all those muscle squeezers who hate stretching their wallet. Well, with My Walgreens, members earn an extra 5% in Walgreens cash rewards on Walgreens brand items. So head to Walgreens for great deals, or limp if you're like me and forgot to stretch while getting in the car. Oh, my cats.
Now, stock up on everything from pain relievers to vitamins with select Walgreens brand health items. Buy one, get one 50% off. Offer valid through 4/24 with My Walgreens. See Walgreens.com for details.
Me, but also you. The Pharaoh fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the name your price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The name your price tool, only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, new COVID-19 numbers are available. Here's more in the story.
It was issued Monday morning. Numbers are released by the County Public Health Department. According to the Monday update, active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County are down to 74 as compared to 86 cases in the last report. Deaths attributed to the virus are at 677. There are 15 COVID-19 positive patients hospitalized in the county, an increase of 3 from the last report. 7 of those are in intensive care. There are 3 ICU beds available in Imperial County. 2 cases per day per 100,000 is at 4.7, down from 5.52 reported on Friday. Positivity rate is at 7.72%, down from 8.09% previously reported. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
El Centro police arrested a 34-year-old man Monday morning after they stopped him while he was walking in the middle of Adams Avenue near 8th Street. Turns out the man had 2 felony warrants outstanding. While speaking with officers, the man also admitted to having a loaded revolver in his possession. The man was booked at Imperial County Jail on a variety of charges, including being a felon in possession of a firearm. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. The works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
Continuing more local news, employment rates are down. Here's more on the story.
The latest numbers available, numbers were released recently by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. In January, Imperial County unemployment came in at 16.5%, down from the December report of 17.5%, and that is down from the year-ago estimate of 19.9%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate of 9.2% for the state and 6.7% for the nation during the same period. According to the latest report, 1,800 eligible workers in Imperial County were unemployed out of a labor force of 65,000. The local jobless rate is still the highest in the state. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
High school athletics returned this weekend after the county moved out of the purple tier and into the red tier. One of the benefits was high school sports. This weekend saw a return to distance running, golf, and high school football. The athletics are played with some modifications, but they are back. 2 football games were featured over the weekend. Vincent Memorial defeated Southwest High School of El Centro 37-0. And Brawley came back and defeated Hopeville 23-22. The teams are not at full strength as some players decided to opt out this season because of the pandemic. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has made some adjustments due to COVID-19. They have been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday it's barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday it's tri-tip and boneless barbecue chicken. Wednesday, your choice of meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday it's Mario's Choice. And Friday it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, 3 action items are on the Board of Supervisors' agenda. Here's more on the story.
They have 3 action items on their agenda. One of the items is the weekly COVID-19 update from the Public Health Department. A board will discuss a second amendment to the agreement for services with Athens Administrator. The amendment adds 3 years to the agreement at a cost of $474,721. The board will consider ratifying a letter to the U.S. section of the International Boundary and Water Commission Acting Commissioner Daniel Avila, responding to his February 19th correspondence to the Imperial County Supervisor Luis Plancarte. The board may consider some urgency items along with that letter. The Board of Supervisors meeting can be viewed via live stream available on the county website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
High winds and limited visibility shut down Highway 86 in northern Imperial County on Monday. The California Highway Patrol and Caltrans shut down traffic at about 5:15 p.m. Northbound traffic was rerouted to Highway 111 in Westmoreland, while southbound traffic was turned around at the Riverside County line. Closure was in place for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Well, today is Tuesday, and that means the IID board meets today. More in that story.
The public portion of the meeting begins at 1 this afternoon. A board will be asked to take a position on state legislation. They will consider temporary rate modifications for general services, and the board of directors discuss revisions to the Water Conservation Board laws. The meeting will be held in Conant Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro and can be viewed via live stream available on the IID website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The ARP Foundation Tax-Abide bus is coming to Imperial County. The bus provides free tax preparation services for the tax season. The bus is equipped with 13 tax stations and staff with IRS-certified volunteer tax preparers. The services are by appointment only. Completed applications can be returned any Tuesday between 10 and 2 to be considered for an appointment. Applications can be picked up Tuesday, March 9th, between the 10th and the 2nd. El Centro Community Center parking lot, and that's located at 375 First Street in El Centro. The ARP tax abide services are for low to moderate income individuals. ARP membership is not required. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 763-522-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says this low-pressure system is sliding to the east, making much cooler conditions today, but a warming trend beginning tomorrow with a return to above normal temperatures by Thursday as high pressure builds to our north and east. The next chance of precipitation will be early next week as a low-pressure system drops southward through the Intermountain West. However, precipitation potential remains highly uncertain through early next week. 72 the high yesterday, 46 the low. Wind gusts peaked at 47 miles an hour at about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Today will be sunny with a high near 72. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 44. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming light and variable. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 76. Light wind becoming west-northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Right now downtown we have 40 degrees, 57% relative humidity, wind out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. We have reports of some snow and ice all along Interstate 8 between here and San Diego. The roadway is open. If you're heading that way, drive with care. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Last year was crazy. My hours were cut.
I was out of work for months.
I need a better job.
At the Center for Employment Training, study for a career in construction or healthcare. Go to cetweb.edu. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, and we offer job placement assistance to graduates. All programs can be completed in under a year based on attendance. Go to cetweb.edu or call 760-592-0208 for CET. Work hard. Be strong.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Hornets over the Kings, 122-116. Bucks beat the Wizards, 33-122. Nets top the Knicks, 117-112. It was the Spurs 109, Pistons 99, Clippers 109, Mavericks 99. There's no rhyme or reason to that. The Nuggets topped the Pacers 121-106. Suns beat the Grizzlies 122-99. And the Lakers hammered the Warriors 128-97. Minnesota fired Richard Pitino after the men's basketball coach compiled a 54-96 regular season record over 8 years. Yeah, word is Minnesota would like to bring in Brian Dutcher, the San Diego State Aztecs head coach. Let's see what happens.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, it is the NCAA men's basketball tournament getting underway Thursday. We've got game on AM 1230. Multiple referees have been sent home from the AA tournament's controlled environment due to a positive COVID-19 test and contact tracing. Per the NCAA, one official tested on Monday and had interacted with 5 other officials. All 6 were sent home. Yeah. Okay. We're under the bubble. Baseball, Miguel Cabrera isn't consumed by the Houston Astros sign-stealing scandal. Yeah, he doesn't believe their 2017 World Series title is tainted either. Doesn't matter to him, he said. Doesn't matter to him then. Doesn't matter to him now. Ryan Braun, the Milwaukee Brewer, says he's leaning towards retirement. And in local baseball, Imperial Little League signups are underway at Majors Field from 5 till 7 p.m. through the rest of this week. And Calexico Little League, well, the last 2 days of signups are today and again on Thursday at 2228 Polk Avenue in Calexico. That's it for Sports Time. Brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Kokopah Casino is open for business 24 hours a day and committed to your safety. Play in comfort and cleanliness on the Kokopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games, properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around the corner at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, Tesla knows all about how to disrupt an industry, and it may soon find out what it's like to be on the receiving end. Yeah. Well, after years as the undisputed king of the electric car, Tesla could be matched sale for sale by Volkswagen as early as next year, according to analysts who predict that Europe's biggest car maker will go on to sell 300,000 more battery electric vehicles than Tesla by 2025. Ford also moving ahead. The new Ford Mach-E Mustang already cutting into Tesla's sales. Meanwhile, Americans shopped less in February, leading retail sales to fall 3%, seasonally adjusted basis, according to the Census Bureau. It was a much steeper drop than the 0.5% decline economists had predicted. Bad weather across many states were part of the reason sales declined last month, but the data is particularly disappointing because it follows a revised 7.6% January increase that came on the heels of 3 straight months of contractions. The stimulus package will drive spending at retailers in the coming months, according to analysts. Walmart, Dollar General, and other discount chains are expected to be the main beneficiaries of customers using their stimulus dollars. The market, mixed. Dow Jones Industrials off 121 points at 32,832. S&P 500 green 9.73 at 3,978. The NASDAQ at 13,617. That's up 157 points. Gold up $5.50 an ounce. Oil off $1.28 a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Sunny skies today with a high near 72. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour at times. Tonight will be clear with a low around 44. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming light and variable. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 76. Light wind becoming west-northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And right now downtown 49 degrees with that 48% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the valley is good. Financial news and the weather brought to you by the Southwest Security, now offering 24-hour-a-day post boxes. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
If you think figuring out your taxes last year was confusing,
Man, come on.
wait until this year. To help you figure it out, Kxo AM 1230 and the CBS Radio Network presents Tax Tips 2021. Listen throughout the day for these timely tips to help you get your taxes done. Brought to you by Hacienda Snack Bar and Catering in Brawley, and by H&R Block with offices throughout the valley.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. It's a new day in Mississippi, the second state to make all adults eligible for the COVID vaccine.
I think that would be great for the Mississippi so we can get back to some kind of normalcy. We all need it.
And Moderna says it's testing the effectiveness of its vaccine in children as young as 6 months old. New York pediatrician Diane Hess says it's an important step.
I know that a lot of the participants in these studies are the children of physicians because they have access to the hospitals. They're coming to the hospital frequently already to go to work. So it's easier for these scientists or physicians to bring their kids back for these really frequent amount of testing.
Emmer Cook is with a European watchdog group that says the benefits of the AstraZeneca vaccine outweigh the risks. It's been linked to blood clots. Some countries have stopped using it.
Our experts are working tirelessly to carry out this assessment as quickly as possible, but it needs a scientific evaluation. We need to have the facts first. We cannot come to a conclusion until we've done a thorough scientific analysis.
Well, CBS News has confirmed 7,300 migrant children were transferred last month into a network of shelters run by a refugee group. CBS's Maria Villarreal is along the southern border.
The level of desperation that you're seeing, not just from these children, but also from the moms, the parents, it's something that we've never experienced before. And on the flip side of that, working with a lot of these officers, you see this helplessness in their face as well. I mean, the best they can do with so many people coming through right now is push them towards a staging area.
The maker of OxyContin plans to funnel profits into stopping the opioid crisis under a $10 billion plan submitted to a bankruptcy judge. Members of the Sackler family who own Purdue Pharma would pay more than $4 billion. In the midst of the pandemic and the advice to stay home, CBS's Allison Keyes tells us there's evidence home buyers reacted.
The National Association of Realtors says millennials continue to make up the largest share of first-time home buyers. Its study also finds that 18% of those buying homes between the ages of 41 to 65 bought a home that can house adult siblings, adult children, parents, or grandparents.
Well, CBS This Morning's Gale King says she spoke over the weekend with Harry and Meghan, a follow-up to their revealing
interview with Oprah.
Harry has talked to and he has talked to his father too. The word I was given was that those conversations were not productive, but they are glad that they have at least started a conversation.
Harry's grandfather, 99-year-old Prince Philip, was released from a London hospital today after 4 weeks of treatment. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 151 points. NASDAQ is up 137. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Indeed knows unexpected demand can stretch your business thin.
Leon speaking.
Like at Leon's Plumbing.
Sorry, quickest we can get there is next Friday.
To stay out of hot water, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's known as conversion therapy is in the news again, with some politicians looking to protect the technique that's been condemned by the gay community.
Republicans in Wisconsin are moving to protect conversion therapy. Counselors, social workers, and therapists in the state could continue to try and change the sexual orientation of gay or transgender people under a bill GOP lawmakers are considering. LGBTQ advocates say conversion therapy is confusing and harmful, especially to children who are struggling with their sexuality. At least 20 states have adopted laws or regulations banning such therapy on minors. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Oscar-nominated actor Elliot Page will become the first transgender man to be on the front cover of Time when the magazine's latest edition goes on sale Friday. The star of Juno announced he was trans back in December. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there is no way out? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Call Total Financial now at 800-533-6605. That's 800-533-6605.
At CBS News, our mission is to provide you with everything you need to know to stay safe and informed.
And every day at CBS This Morning, we're here with the latest on the coronavirus.
We'll continue to be your home for information and firsthand accounts of how America is coping and how you can too.
As you know, these are unique times. Our CBS This Morning team is dedicated to giving you the facts to make sense of it all and keep you connected, because we are all united in getting through this together.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.